Hello, welcome to Whatever Wednesday. I'm David, and this is Zach, and this is Shay. Where we get together, we do whatever. We do whatever we want to do, whatever we want to say.
Yes.
And we all are doing something today where we're giving advice in advance because we love alliterations.
We
around
do.
here.
This is part of ImprovBroadway's Week of Whimsy.
Week of whimsy. So we are giving advice in advance. If you have any advice that you would like, we'll respond in the comments. Also, we can also get Jackson to read stuff to us, right?
Yeah. I got so he's got YouTube, but I've got it. Do you want to start off with the juicy one, or do you want to start off with a silly one, like an actual serious one?
Pop the pimple. Let's get juicy.
Let's get juicy up in here. All right, let's get infected.
Okay.
All right. My ex slept with someone 6 days after we split up and wants me back. What do I do?
Oh, dang, dude.
Whoa.
What do you think, Shay?
Well, I guess, do you want them back is the first question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys broke up for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Are they more attractive than you?
Oh, okay. Since there's no intercourse back and forth, discourse, I should say. There was lots of intercourse.
6 days ago.
6 days ago, there was. We just got to make some assumptions here.
Yeah.
So if they are more attractive than you, then what would you say?
What if they look just like you? Like they look like your doppelganger? Is that flattering or is
I-
that... I feel I would be flattered that they're trying to get a carbon copy.
I had a girlfriend in college that would show me pictures of other girls with her same name
To be like, do you think
to
they're
see if
hot?
I thought they were hot and if I liked them. Or if it was like a girl that looked like her, she was like, do you think she's hot? And I'd be like, yes, obviously.
Of course.
She looks just like you.
I
She
also
looks
love
just
how,
like you, but I think she's a little uglier than you.
A tiny bit.
I also love the response to an advice question as a hypothetical. Should I get back with him? What if he was a dragon for a day?
I say no. I think that that's like a choice, right? If somebody dumps you, goes with somebody else, that was the choice and that's done.
Did they say they did the dumping? Who did the dumper?
I don't know.
Who
we don't
took
know.
a dumpy? Took
I
a
think
big,
if
fat dumpy?
you dump them, that's probably an evidence of just like, oh yeah, you probably dumped him for like good reason.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, oh, it's kind of a mutual thing, like six days is pretty fast, unless they're like fast and loose, living in Miami Vice. People are sleeping with each other, have one ice cream, and that's it. That's what I've heard on Reddit
I think
threads.
6 days, yeah, that is a short timeline. That means she was queued up.
He
or
was
like-
ready,
yeah.
or they were ready.
Yeah.
Netflix queued.
Yeah.
Remember
It's
Netflix
queued
queue?
Still there. Still remember that thing that exists?
Add this to your queue. Yeah, you gotta wonder every time you meet someone. Add them to the queue.
Out into the queue. You should walk around like at a club, just so you're in the queue.
Yeah,
They're like, what?
They're like, what do you do?
Cute.
In the queue.
We
If
knew
things don't work out with 6 other shows.
we
You're
knew
looking
some,
pretty cute.
We know
Yeah.
someone who did that, who had a list of girls in a notebook.
Oh yeah.
In a spiral notebook
Their
of
name
like
Rhymes with Roz, and their last name rhymes with Bore Us.
Zach! Oh my
Roz
gosh.
Boraz?
Boras.
Roz Boraz. Who's that? Ross Morris? Roz?
No, don't figure it out.
I'm trying to figure it out.
No, you got
Guys,
it.
this is behind a paywall, okay?
Oh, yeah,
And so we're gonna
But
be
we are
fine.
live.
Right now.
Anyways, yeah, so, but you guys have people in the queue?
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah, everybody does, right?
Not me.
Oh.
I have no plan B.
What?
I have no plan B ever. I'm
Well,
all
it's
in.
not a plan. They're in the queue.
I have no plan B pill.
They're in the queue.
There's no queue.
It's queue like Netflix. Like you saw the picture of the show and you're like, oh, somebody said that's a great show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add it to the queue. It's just
Here's what I think. Get back together with the ex, but then plant cocaine on them. And then
Make
have
it
police
miserable.
dogs sniff them out at the airport.
Yes, and then take out an insurance policy that specifically says if they get arrested, I make $1 million. Wait, maybe that's a bet. Make a bet that
There we
happens
go.
online.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear that streaker at the Super Bowl? He made a bet that there would be a streaker, and then he self-fulfilled the prophecy by streaking, and he won like $600,000 or something like
oh,
that.
cool. That's a good
Genius.
idea.
Which sounds crazy.
There are places to bet? Random bets?
Bet? Gambling? Who?
Wait,
When?
gambling?
I didn't
Dice? Slots?
I didn't know you could say a random thing on the internet.
Yeah, there are websites where you can literally say this thing is going to happen, and then people can take you up on it
people
like
say,
put
"No
their.
way.
They say,
No freaking way."
bro. No freaking way,
Freaking
bro.
way. What money?
I'll take that bet, bro.
take
No
that.
freaking way will
No
that
freaking
happen.
way. I'll
Gambling?
put $1,000 on
We
that.
can't gamble on football. Dude,
Freak no, brother.
that is a genius move to go run out naked and be like, I made $600.
I mean, the penalty was probably like, probably like $5,000 maybe.
Yeah, dude.
Or like
All our
public indecency. I don't
politicians are
know.
doing
Maybe
it.
his life is ruined.
Imagine Joe Biden streaking
Oh my god. But as slow as he normally walks.
with his old runner's
In
knee.
HD. All right. Are we ready for another one? Or we want
Let's
to keep
get
riffing on
another
this
one. I think, yeah, get back together with the ex, but don't sleep with him for 6 days.
For 6 days. Make them wait.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
make them earn
Make
it.
him hungry
That's
for it.
good.
All right,
that's
from
good.
Vanessa Stoder on TikTok asks, how do I find confidence in my creative self like you guys did?
Oh, gosh. Just slowly expose yourself over time to, like, audiences
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And then also just relentlessly hate everything you create.
That's David's answer.
I wait to be embarrassed until after. And that's pretty helpful.
That's pretty cool.
Because I am still embarrassed. Can't stop that. Can't stop, won't stop.
That sounds like the grandpa's power from Brandon Sanderson's Alcatraz book. He can set things off to later.
Don't act like you read that.
I read 100 pages of it.
Okay, whatever.
Brandon
And then I got
Sanderson.
bored.
We're back to him from
We're
last
back
week.
to
Landerson.
Brandon Sanderson.
my true
As
answer is
entertaining as sand. As easy to read as sand.
Ever read Sand?
Ever read sand?
You read
in your
Sand?
town?
My real answer is that when you see performers, you're just seeing them in their zone of comfort, and if you were to pluck them out and put them in another unfamiliar situation, most of the time they're going to be wildly unconfident and insecure. I know that's true for me, and I know that's true for at least one other person in this room.
It
I must
is,
say.
Who could it
well,
possibly be?
One thing that one thing is like reframing your perspective of how you feel, nervous or insecure and stuff like that. Adam actually talked about this, of just changing it to thinking you're just excited.
Don't bring
Adam
up Adam, by
Brown?
the way. I don't
The
want him to hear
best
this.
comedian in West Utah.
Adam Brown, I don't know if
Adam
he's anywhere
Brown,
around.
Utah's #1 stand-up.
Wish he was here. He could hear us.
He starred on KTV.
Adam Brown, who's been losing weight all year,
It's
but
so
in a
sad.
good way.
So sad he's dead. He's up in heaven with Ram Ramson.
Matt Romney.
I wish Matt Romney won the presidency. Then our country would be on track.
But yeah, I think staying excited about what we're just thinking that you're excited when you want to barf. I still get way nervous before every show. Nigh unto barfing. Used to barf every time.
That's
but now-
wild to me.
I just had an idea. We should make every president do 10 minutes of stand-up on live television. Because their true selves would be revealed immediately.
Well, here's the thing.
You
Trump
can't
did
hide
that,
who you
and
are.
he won.
Yeah, dude.
He stopped talking about issues and just rambled off and like did a roast, and everyone's like, "Heck yeah, this guy should be the man in charge."
Yeah.
You think he would do the same thing if they framed it as a stand-up? As 10 minutes of stand-up?
Well,
I don't know. There is something different when it's like, okay, be funny.
Be
now.
funny. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Everyone
that's
be
right.
quiet. Listen and be funny. It's like,
Because your primal self comes out and you say the most shocking
That's
thing.
right. Trump is like rally funny. He's not like actually funny. It's like, we expect you to say something productive for the country. And he's like, that little kid's fat. Kick him out of here. Ha ha ha, hilarious.
that was me. And
You were that little kid.
You were that little kid 8 years ago.
he used to have my vote, but now he doesn't. You can gamble in here?
Freaking Donald Trump can
Freaking
gamble.
We can gamble?
I can give away my money for freaking free.
Let's see here. Wow, a lot of relationship ones. Do you want another relationship one, or should we move on to something else?
Oh,
Let's
dude,
do
someone's
it.
saying
That's
a
the
lot of
most
relationships.
interesting.
Let's
That
see
is-
here.
It is fun. I do find myself obsessed with people's relationships so that I can just think about them.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. This one
Jackson has a secret crush that we can't talk about because everybody in here knows
from producer
her.
Jackson knows. We know who this person
I
is.
only know like 3 women that Jackson also
And
knows.
her
Let's
name.
play a hangman. Let's play a hangman game where we
Okay.
try to guess her name.
Do this in post.
So get letters from there and we'll put it on
And it
there.
rhymes with Franny Rockden.
No.
No.
He said no.
He said no. Sorry.
but
He said
he's
no.
also could be a liar.
Yeah. All right. So this one from Maya321 asks, "How do I leave a toxic relationship?"
Ooh.
Oh, that one's sad.
Too sad? Good luck,
I don't
sister.
think-
You
no,
should-
I don't think it's that. We should talk about it. That's cool.
Okay.
A toxic relationship. Are you the one that's toxic? That'd be kind of fun. How do I stop?
How do I stop?
How do I end this? I'm addicted. Can't stop. Can't stop
to
yelling
gaslight
about the
every
laundry.
day.
Yeah.
I love to gaslight.
I want to be a
boyfriend
good
tells
person,
me-
but I keep going back.
I tell him he has a mental illness every day. It's so good.
By the way, Vanessa, who answered the last question, said, "Thank you. This hits harder than I thought. We'll try to actually do stuff instead of overthinking." So
Cool.
we're making a difference, I guess you could
Hey,
say.
there we go. Cool.
Hey.
Yeah.
I would say that the people who are victims of toxic relationships the most are people pleasers. The one who are just like constantly second guessing. There's like, well, it probably is me. It's probably my fault. And I would just say like, try to work on that first to be like, oh, it's not always my fault. I'm not like always the like master of like my own misery, like sometimes other people there. And also COVID really helps because then you never have to see them, and then you can just say don't come back to something, and then they're gone and you never have to see them again except once, and then you shake their hand and it's awkward and you leave. That's how I did it
With COVID.
with COVID. Yeah,
I think it's
thank goodness for a pandemic.
I think that's a complicated one because I think toxic relationships where there's one person and a victim, it's like easy to see, but I think most toxic relationships are codependent. Like
True.
like
What?
like codependent relationships where it's like this person gets whatever they want out of it and this person gets, and then the relationship itself is toxic and it's separate from the
yeah.
two like contributors.
Yeah, there's like different layers of toxic.
Yeah.
And you're saying maybe one of the more common ones that isn't like abusive is just when both people
Yeah.
have like habits that enable each other. That's what you're talking about.
It's probably never 100% victim bad guy, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well,
Except for me.
I
Mine
think
was
sometimes
100%. Yeah,
sometimes
I know.
it is.
It was me.
Okay.
I think also just deciding using like different tools for communicating you want out of it. Like a lot of people get scared of the whole I'm going to have a conversation with this person and it might turn into a yell match or whatever. You can't just be like, I'm going to send a text or leave a letter and then I'm going to bounce. Like, because you don't have to, like, you don't owe, if you're in a toxic situation, you don't have to, like, sit there and have a conversation face to face with someone. I don't know.
I have the perfect test.
Okay.
You just say, hey, how would you feel if I left this relationship? A toxic person is going to like huff and puff and like say, well, it's on you. I think a non-toxic person would be like, that would make me really sad. Here's how I would feel about that. But obviously I want you to be happy. And so if you are not, then, you know, you have to do you. But if there's anything I can do to change, to try to do that, I think that's one indicator.
Yeah,
that
very
they're
good.
toxic. Hot day.
Well,
Hot day.
what, you got 3 kids or something?
I got 3 kids and I'm divorced. Do we have any non-relationship questions on YouTube? Mr. J?
No real questions. Somebody asked there's a what's your favorite coffee? That's not an advice.
Cold brew. So real quick. cold
Advice in advance. That's probably someone who's can't drink coffee right now.
What-
They're going to drink it later.
What coffee would you recommend to people?
Dude, I'm
Give-
always on the search, the elusive hunt
Yes.
for a coffee I
Yes.
love.
I know, you've been trying for years.
I've been trying
Years.
for years, and sometimes I'll find it, but then it's I have such a specific palate, maybe, because sometimes I order the same thing, and I'm like, the magic is gone.
Well, that maybe
not
you're
the same.
maybe you're a super taster and you actually can tell like, oh, the water wasn't 230 degrees.
Dude, that's how I feel sometimes, but I think mine is specifically like how much milk is in there. I think I'm like so attuned to dairy
To knowing
that
how
I'm like, oh, there's too much milk.
I know. You like exactly 7 molecules of milk. And because if you
Yeah.
have
Oh,
none,
yeah.
it's not good.
That's how I am with like hot people. I'm like, yeah, that person is 1 degree hotter than that other person.
You can tell that.
I can tell. You could put identical people and I'd be like, down to the atom. I could see that one atom is,
When Adam's ugly.
yeah, one atom's off.
You got ugly Adams.
Speaking of
Part of their
ugly
molecular
atoms,
structure's off.
Not our best friend, Adam
best friend
Brown.
Adam Brown, best comedian
Not our best
in
friend
Utah.
Adam Brown.
A very sweet special boy.
When she
Our
was
most
here.
gifted, sweet special boy.
Audiences cannot stop laughing at SVT.
Utah's flirty under 40 or whatever it's called. All right, let's see here. Speaking of losing the magic in
Wait,
coffee.
I just want to say Adam is in the room right now.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
why we're saying all that stuff.
I'm trying to smooze him. Trying to get on more
his
shows.
shirt's off and he is flexing hard.
Yeah.
No, my friend Adam Brown actually always gives me like excellent advice. Put me on your shows. Give me on more shows.
Let's see here. Bendy asks, what do you do when you lose feelings in a relationship but you can't tell the person the reason why?
Oh.
What would the reason be? Something like my mom one time dumped a guy because she'd only seen him in pants, and then she drove by his house and she saw that he had chicken legs.
Is this pre-fill or post-fill?
This is pre-film.
This is so great. Literal chicken legs.
She drove past his house. That's what's crazy. She spied on him, and it's like, you're a red flag.
What is so wild about your mom, and I'm going to be really careful about how I phrase this, is I hear all of these like particulars that turned her off, and then she married Phil, who I won't like specifically call out.
What?
I won't say anything physical about it, but I've seen pictures of Phil.
This is Shay's
and she
fault.
had problems with chicken legs.
You're talking about Shay's late dad.
Your dad, yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's like, that is too far.
I'm
Well,
just
he-
saying.
Well, I know one thing about Phil.
You
He
roast your
loves
dead dad literally every day.
I know, not his looks. That is kind of just a reflection of your
I'm
character.
just saying, this is the interesting part. If you're like, wow, picky, 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 you would expect where they land as like a specific mold. But it was just like, oh, you like could not forgive chicken legs, but Phil like fit the frame. See what I'm saying?
Maybe it was a social thing. Chicken legs was like probably the thing that girls didn't like at that time.
Yeah.
Because your mom's older, right?
She's much older.
Yeah.
She's much older. She's archaic.
Black and white TV time or color TV time?
She's about their
She was
age.
born when black and white TV was a thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, you never want a man with chicken legs.
No
Let me tell you,
chicken
girls,
legs.
Chicken belongs in your pot pies.
you don't want that. It needs a strong leg, one that can pick up children, cut down trees.
You know the people who have chicken legs were deserters in the war.
Yeah. So she's just a product of marketing, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, true. I
But
think
she
so.
loved Phil.
Dude. Yeah.
And so do I.
Yeah.
I feel like that. I feel like that kind of happens to me. A lot of people are like socially, obesity's like gross to everybody. They're like, ugh. But any person that like I hooked up with or whatever immediately was into it, and they're like, I don't know why I ever had a problem with it ever.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think there's just a lot of that kind of social stuff.
David
there.
wants you to enter his queue. That's what he's saying. Because
Welcome to my queue.
once you
Welcome
try
to the
it,
queue.
you want to buy it.
It's a whole Netflix. it's a whole wide Netflix
The
out
whole
there.
wide Netflix out here,
Full
y'all.
of Q.
You watch it, you buy it.
So she's asking, what do you do if the feeling's gone in relationship?
Yeah, I'm assuming she's afraid because that's a very difficult. It's a pretty common situation where it's like there's nothing wrong with them. I just don't feel it anymore.
There is like part of the laws of attraction, right? Is that like the feeling differences of emotions is like part of what kind of attracts people, and that can be a negative thing too, where like people who are in abusive or toxic relationships, they feel so like in it because they feel so much in that relationship, even though it's mostly negative emotions.
Yeah.
Like that's that. So like, yeah, doing stuff together that you're both not like used to doing. Like whenever I would take girls on dates, I would never take them to do stuff I was good at. I would take them to do stuff that I had always wanted to try and see. So it's kind of, we were both always like vulnerable and trying a new thing at the same time. So I think keeping on doing that through your whole life is a good idea.
Another thing is you pull a Stalin and remove all of you from their photos. put Post-its notes, put Alzheimer's medications in their cabinet.
Stalin did that.
Gaslight them to make them think they've forgotten you. That you've had a relationship.
Wait, Stalin did that?
He removed himself from photographs, or he removed people he didn't like from photographs.
And he like
Cool.
gaslit the public. It's like they never existed.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Such a power move. That's crazy.
Dude, wow.
Well, I would say if you're struggling to know whether you should let someone go after you've lost their feelings for them, as someone who that literally describes every relationship I was in before college, and I was on the end where they just stopped feeling it.
Yeah.
Like, just let them know. I'm telling you, just let them know. Because
Yeah.
every single time, it's like, you're actually really cool and really great, but here's like, I don't know, it's just so weird. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, the universe is telling me one thing. I just would have liked it if they're just like, I had feelings for you. I don't have feelings for you anymore. You're still cool. I'd
Yeah.
like to exit this romantic relationship. Still would have hurt, but would have been like, okay, cool.
Here's another way to break the nerves. Do it on a slam poetry night.
Feelings were there, now they're nowhere. Together we were hot. I look at you, I think not. And then you leave and you were there right home. So they got
Because,
Uber home.
here's the good thing, because then they'll be like, this is a good thing. If you're doing slam poetry, then they'll be like, oh, God, I gotta go too.
Yeah,
They'll
share
feel the social pressure to respond to your slam
Give
poetry.
them the ick as you're doing it.
Yeah, that's a great relationship.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great relationship move. Make the relationship terrible.
Forget what I said. Do poetry in front of the table. Go, actually, I'm losing it for you.
But not over time, because that's I've heard of guys. There's like, I guess, a whole Twitter thread where guys are like trying to make my girlfriend hate me so that she'll break up with
How
me.
to
That's
lose a guy
terrible.
in 10 days, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Same.
But so don't do that. I think
What
just
kind of
do
stuff they
it
do?
while you break up in the moment.
What's on there? Have you gone onto that Reddit
I
thread?
blocked it out.
You blocked it?
It's sad to think about.
Well, people like probably do those kinds of things naturally sometimes, and it's
Yeah,
not,
when they're too scared.
Yeah.
Jackson, how are we doing on time?
Time.
How long have we been recording?
26 minutes.
26 minutes? All right, I think we got time for
Whoa.
one more and we'll close that.
Yeah.
All right, this is a fun one from Jenna. How do you feel about cremation? Is it fair to deprive everyone from seeing you at your funeral?
Ooh, from Jenna
I
Ortega.
like how you phrased
This is from
that.
Jenna Ortega.
Jenna
Do you
Ortega,
dare
whoa.
deprive?
Wednesday Addams herself.
You
Do
dare
you dare
to
deprive
Do you dare deprive?
of my body? Take your looks. Take your glances.
Well, have you been to a funeral where it was a cremation?
Yeah, I've been to it. Yeah, I love it. It's so much better.
Dude, I want open casket, but I'll be face down.
So they could see
Look
that
at the
cake.
cat.
You can finally see the bakery there.
Look at the cat.
They're lowering it and your butt's still peeking out of the coffin. It's like, ooh.
Just looks like I'm
Thousands
twerking.
of internet boys like, ah!
They just squeeze your butt into the bottom half of the casket. It's like thirst bait. Watch me squeeze into this casket.
Oh, God.
Get ready with me as I squeeze into this casket. Ooh, too
Come
big.
on, dump him out. The corner's just wildly old man.
Yeah, I've heard two things about it. I've heard one, people feel closure seeing the dead corpse, and the other people are like, I really wish I hadn't. It's not them. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that's my last memory of them.
It is terrifying. It is like a terrifying thing. I think that was like I think that comes from a time when people would just die and there was no closure.
Right.
Like they were just dying in the woods or in war or whatever.
Or they die
were
in
done- yeah.
winter, and it's like, we can't bury you until the spring, so your body will just be here
Well,
for a long time.
I also think there's a history of what dead bodies mean. Like, for so long, we've had, like, rituals
Yeah.
of, like, how do you dispose of a dead body, right? And there's a lot of, like, oh, if you don't do this certain ritual, like, this guy's going to hell.
Yeah.
And so I think it's also, there's, like, you know, relics of that, of, like, oh, there's, like, how do you respect, like, a dead body?
David, you and your wife helped make a movie about moving dead bodies, right? Like, won an award?
No, that we won something else for
Okay.
a different movie.
Something
but
else.
that was a project that we were working on. It was just like what do you do with a dead body if you don't have like our modern processes around the dead?
Yeah.
Like, because it's not that long ago people had to figure out what to do with a dead person.
Right. TV shows always cut to the funeral pyre, cut to...
Well, and now like you click a button and two guys show up with
grenade.
handles and like they come. A
Yeah,
grenade.
you don't have to touch it.
gurney.
Oh, a grenade.
A grenade.
And two guys show up with a grenade.
Boom!
Cremation right now.
Dude, it's gone. Mother is in the walls.
Oh my God.
We love that. We love that for her. She's all around us.
Paint over it. Paint over it.
There's still texture.
But yeah, I think I went to a funeral where the person was there, their body, and then they didn't do a burial because they just put them on the thing and took them to be cremated. So everybody came, said their goodbyes, and then the family had the box with them forever. So that's cool. But then you always hear those stories of like people in like hoarders' houses and stuff that are like, we found human remains.
Ugh.
And it's like a box of ashes, and it's like,
Yeah.
what do we do with this?
Sprinkle
There's no
me.
name.
Sprinkle me across the ocean. Burn me, sprinkle me.
That's what you want to do?
Like make it like a cool thing where it's like I'm letting you go and now I'm done. And now I'm a whisper in the wind. That's what I am. I'm in the corner of your eye. I'm in every shadow. I'm right before you go to sleep. That's where I know exists. And that's what I want.
So cute. I want to be burnt up because I'm just scared that I might come back to life in the ground.
Right.
I'm scared of being cremated before I'm all the way dead.
We saw a BBC Dracula show where this was Shay's worst fear coming to life because she was bit by a vampire. Everyone thought she was dead and you're supposed to come back, but she woke up in the middle of the cremation process.
Oh,
and then,
scary.
And because she's a vampire, she like basically healed as like a burn victim, and now she's a burn victim forever.
Oh.
That's Shay's worst
That's not
worst
my
nightmare.
worst fear, but
What do you fear more than that?
Loneliness.
Loneliness.
But at least I wouldn't be alone.
To be alone.
Yeah, the pain of burning seems very scary.
Yeah.
But that's because of my 4 women, witches burned at pyres.
Your
So-
four
it's in my
grandmas?
blood.
Yeah.
My 4
All
grandmas.
that's all still in your DNA. Epigenetics.
And your ginger.
Epigenetics vaccines aren't real.
No, dude, don't say that.
No, don't listen to me. That was a joke.
Yeah,
But-
that was a joke, and that's all the time we have. Why do you close up this episode?
No. Welcome to the end of our show. Whatever Wednesday is coming to a close, we're going to keep it rolling. I think we got another show coming right up next door for you. Just keep it next. Coming up, an incredible comedian. Wonderful comedian, man, that we
You
love
chose
about
best.
town. A man about town. Adam Brown. Oh, wait. Okay, let me actually close it.
Yeah, close it up.
Okay, yeah, this was Whatever Wednesday. I had a great time with Zach and Shay.
And you should
And-
get vaccinated.
Yeah, they're real.
Polio's coming back.
Yep.
Well, if it's good for you, if it's a good one.
One of the good ones. All right, that's it, everybody. See you later.
Vote
Bye.
for Rob Kennedy. Vote Bob Kennedy.